3 over 4 plus 1 over 4. If we are to add these two fractions, we can note that the denominators are the same. So if they are the same, what we do is simple. 3 plus 1 is 4. We have the same denominators. We just bring out one of the denominators. So 4 divided by 4, we have 1, and our answer is 1. All right, so for the second question, we have 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. And we'll carry one of our denominators, which is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So our answer is 1. We can only do this when the denominators are the same. 5 plus 2 is 7. We bring one of the denominators, which is 6. 7 over 6 is an improper fraction. So what we do, we can change this to mixed numbers. 6 can be removed from 7 once. Then we have 1 remaining. We write it out and we bring down our 6. So our answer is ready. If you leave your answer at 7 over 6, it's still correct. And you can decide to change to mixed numbers, okay? All right, for the next one, we have 7 over 8 plus 3 over 8. 7 plus 3, we have 10. Then we'll bring one of the denominators, which is 8. We have 10 over 8. All right, we can reduce 10 over 8 to the lowest 10. And the reason is because we have even number here and even number here. You can use 2 to reduce, all right? So 2 can be reduced from 10, or 2 can be removed from 10 5 times. And we can remove 2 from 8 4 times. So 5 divided by 4, and that's one whole number, 1 over 4. Now, this is the addition of fractions that have the same denominators. Now, let's go into the ones that have different denominators. So if we have a fraction as 1 over 2 plus 2 over 9, all right, another one as 4 over 9 plus 5 over 6. Then we have another question as 1 over 4 plus 3 over 5. And number 5, we have 1 over 3 plus 2 over 5. So we are asked to add these fractions. Now, in these types of fractions, you will discover that the denominators are different. So what we need to do is either we do butterfly method or we get the LCM and try to make the denominators the same. I'll be showing you the two methods, all right? Now, let's start with the butterfly method. In doing this, what we do is 9 times 1, that's 9. 2 times 2, and that's 4. We have a plus sign here, so we'll bring it down. We rule our line. Then 2 times 9 is 18. So we have 9 plus 4, which is equal to 13 all over 18. So our answer is ready. Then for the next question, we have 6 times 4, and that's 24. Bring down our plus. All right. Then 9 times 5 is 45. Then 9 times 6, which is 54. All right. Then 24 plus 45, that will give us 69. We have 69 over 54. So our answer is 69 over 54. And we can decide to reduce this to the lowest term if we want to. Okay. So let's see if we can reduce 69 over 54 to the lowest term. We can use 3 to reduce this, or we can also use 3 to reduce this. So that can be reduced. And after that is done, we can change to mixed numbers. So I can remove 3 from 69 23 times. All right. So I can remove 3 from 5 once, remaining 2. If I add the 2 to this, is 24. Remove 3 from 24 is 8 times. So we have 23 over 18, which is the same as one whole number, 5 over 18. And our answer is ready. Then the next question, we do 5 times 1. All right, and that is 5. We bring down our plus sign. Then 4 times 3, which is 12. We rule our line. Then 4 times 5 is 20. So 5 plus 12 is 17. And we'll bring down our 20. So our answer is 17 over 20. Before I go further, If you think you are learning something and it's helpful, I would like you to just drop a comment in the comment section and just say this is helpful, or just give me a thumbs up. All right, and also please like this video as you're watching. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you're watching on YouTube right now, I would like you to do well to press the subscription button so that you can get notified when next I post a video. All right, so the next question, let's move on. We can now say 5 times 1, which is 5. We'll bring our plus sign. All right, and 3 times 2 is 6. Then 3 times 5 is 15. 5 plus 6 is 11. So we'll write down our 11 and we'll bring our 15. All right, now this is addition of fractions that have different denominators. We call them unlike fractions. All right, unlike fractions. Now let's move on and see how to add some other types of, oh, I promised you I'm going to show you the other method. Now let's look at it. We can use the LCM method, but in that case we try to make the denominators the same. All right, try to make the denominators the same. I like it when you ask questions. In case you have questions in the course of this lesson, don't forget to do what? To ask your question. Just type it at the comment section. Or perhaps you have a topic you want us to learn again, just type it at the comment section. Now let's move on. So let's use the other method, which is the LCM method. All right, we have 2 over 9. Now, I told you we're going to make the denominators the same. And after we have done that, we add our numerators. Then we get our answer. Now, in doing that, we ask ourselves, what's the LCM of 2 and 9? The LCM of 2 and 9 is 18, because 18 is the lowest number that can divide 2 without a remainder and also divide 9 without a remainder. All right? So what do? We ask ourselves, this 2 times what will give us the 18? It is 2 times 9. 2 times 9 is 18. So I can do times 9 here, put my times 9 here, and I'll do the same thing for the numerator, times 9. All right? Then I'll ask myself, 9 times what? This 9 times what number will give us 18? And the answer is 9 times 2. So I will say 9 times 2 is 18. Since 9 times 2 is 18, I'll put times 2 here and also times 2 here. Whatever you do for Mr. A, you will do for Mr. B. Whatever you do for Mr. A, you also do for Mr. B. All right? Now, let's move on. 1 times 9 is 9. We'll bring down our plus sign. And 2 times 2 is 4. And our denominators will now be the same because 2 times 9 is 18. 9 times 2 is also 18. All right? So 9 plus 4 gives us 13 all over 18. All right, now I'm going to answer one more question using this method, then we move on to addition of 3 fractions. All right, now let's answer the second question. We have 4 over 9 plus 5 over 6. 4 over 9 plus 5 over 6. Now the first thing to do is to ask ourselves, what is the LCM of 9 and 6? In other words, what is the lowest number that can divide 9 without any remainder and can also divide 6 without any remainder? That lowest number is 18. All right, because 9 times 2 is 18 and 6 times 3 is also 18. Now, since our LCM is 18, we ask ourselves 9 times what to give us 18, and the answer is 9 times 2. So we'll put times 2 here and also times 2 for the numerator. Don't forget, whatever you do for Mr. A down here, you do that for Mr. B up. All right, denominator, numerator. Then let's come to this 6 here. Now 6 times what will give us 18? It is 6 times 3. Times 3 and also times 3. All right, now let's simplify this. 4 times 2 is 8. All right, 9 times 2 is 18. And our plus sign, 5 times 3 is 15. And 6 times 3 is 18. Now you can see that our denominators are the same. So to add the numerators becomes easy. 8 plus 15, that will give us 23. Then we'll pick one of the denominators, which is 18. 23 over 18, and that's also the same as one whole number, 5 over 18. And our answer is ready. All right. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also like this video as you're watching if you think it's helpful and you're learning. All right. So now let's move on to addition of 3 fractions. So we have a question as 3 over 8 plus 2 over 5 plus 1 over 2. So we are asked to add these 3 fractions. In this case, we cannot apply the method of butterfly, okay? We can't do butterfly method here, and the reason is because we have 3 fractions. So what we do is the LCM method. So what do? We ask ourselves, what is the LCM of 8, 5, and 2? Perhaps you don't know how to get LCM. You can watch my previous videos, all right? Okay, don't forget to do that, and it will really help. Or let's just run through that briefly. 8, 5, and 2. These are how to get your LCM. You write out the denominators, all right? Then we look for the lowest prime number that can divide these 3 numbers, and that number is 2. Or the lowest prime number that can divide at least one of the 3 numbers, not necessarily all the 3 numbers. So 2 can divide 8 4 times. 2 divides 5, there will be a remainder, so we bring the 5 down since there will be a remainder. All right, then what do? 2 divides 2 once, so I can write my 2 here. 2 can divide 4 2 times. I'll bring down my 5 and my 1. All right, so I have 2 divide 2 1, bring down my 5 and my 1, so I can use 5 here now. 1 1 1. Once we get to the point where we have 1 1 and 1, then we can now multiply these numbers, and that will tell us the LCM, and that answer should be 40. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 5 is 40. So our LCM is 40. Now that we know that the LCM is equal to 40, what we do is we ask ourselves, what can we multiply with 8 to give us our LCM, which is 40? And the answer is 5. All right, 8 times 5 is 40. Don't forget, whatever you do for Mr. A, you do for Mr. B. 5 times 8 will give us 40, times 8 also. Then 2 times 20 will give us 40, times 20 also. So let's simplify now. We can now bring down 15 over 40, then 16 over 40, then 20 over 40. Now what we need to do is to add our numerators. The denominators are now the same, so let's add our numerators. All right, so 15 plus 16 is 31. All right, then 31 plus 20 is 51. So we'll have 51 all over 40. We can bring down one of the denominators because they are all the same. 51 over 40 can be changed to mixed numbers to give us one whole number, 11 over 40. All right, that is for addition of 3 fractions. Let's see some more examples on this so you can have a better understanding or a clearer knowledge of what we are doing. So if I have a question as 2 over 3 plus 3 over 4 plus 5 over 6. If we are to add up these 3 fractions, like we've done before, we can get the LCM of these 3 numbers. All right, the LCM of 3, 4, and 6 is 12. All right, our LCM is 12. So what do? We ask ourselves, 3 times what will give us 12? And the answer is 4 times 4 times 4. Whatever you do for Mr. A, you do for Mr. B. Times 3 times 3. All right, and don't forget, we start from the denominator because we want to make the denominators the same. So I'll ask myself, 6 times what to give me 12? Times 2 times 2. So what do? We simplify. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12, and 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 2 is 12. So we're getting close to the end of the solution. 8 plus 9, that will give us 17, and 17 plus 10 is 27. So we'll have 27 over 12. All right, 27 over 12 is our answer, and we can change that to mixed numbers. All right, so 12 can be removed from 27 how many times? 2 times, and the remainder is 3 all over 12. Now we have 3 over 12 here. This proper fraction, 3 over 12, can be simplified further. That means we can remove 3 here, 1. Remove 3 from 12 4 times, and our final answer becomes 2 whole number, 1 over 4. All right. Right now we have come to the end of this video, and I'm going to give you some work to do. And as you do that, drop your answer at the comment section below. All right. So I have a question as 3 over 8 plus 5 over 6. I would like you to use the butterfly method. All right. Remember, I taught you how to use the butterfly method in answering these types of fraction. So do that and drop your answer at the comment section. And feel free to ask me all your questions. Perhaps you have a topic you would like us to look into. Drop the name of the topic at the comment section, and I will do well to reply you. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe King Maths Class. And also follow me on all platforms. Wherever you see this video, do well to subscribe, follow me, like, share this video so we can learn more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.